When you finally commit yourself to purpose, everything becomes more than just an achievement. It becomes a way of life.
One that is built through perseverance, continuous growth, and a genuine desire to serve others. I am Mark Jude Ramirez.
And I am Chris McCollard, and welcome to the pilot episode of The MerryTalks, Leadership, Life, and everything in between. He is a lawyer, educator, and community leader whose journey is a testament to dedication, excellence, and service. From passing the bar examination on his first take to building a successful legal career and leading impactful initiatives within JCI. He continues to inspire many through his commitment to both profession and community.
Joining us today on MerryTalks is the one and only the 2026 Area Vice President of JCI Visayas, Attorney Vincent Von Nogra.
Let's go! Finally, AVPs! Welcome to MerryTalks. Thank you so much. Thank
It
you
is
so
my
much
honor to be invited and to fly all the way here from Capiz to
Wow.
Cebu to join you guys in MerryTalks. It is my honor to meet the brothers of the Merrymen, Jude and Chris. Thank you so much, as well as big shout out to Press Chris and my batchmate Press Sam Uy. Hello guys.
Wow.
Thank you very much for the invitation. It's an honor.
Thank you so much, AVPs. But before that, can you greet our live audiences and at the same time our online audiences? We call them Merry Fam.
Okay. Hello, Merry Fam, our online subscribers and our online guests. Thank you very much for supporting the MerryTalks, and I hope this is the last invitation that you will give me. And I hope moving forward, we will have many, many more episodes. And thank you once again and for welcoming me here in Cebu City.
Alright, palakpakan naman dyan. Thank you so much, AVPs. But AVP Von, before we officially begin our conversation today, just maybe a little quick heads up lang. This isn't one of those formal interviews or formal talks that you've had before. Here on MerryTalks, we really want to know you more and also know your stories. How did you begin being a leader, and also your experiences, the lessons that you've learned along the way, and maybe even some moments that not everyone knows about.
And apart from that, Chris, we have this fun segment that we call Merry Moments, where we'll throw some quick fire questions, fun choices, and even a few surprises from your life, AVP Von.
Yeah, are you ready for that?
Buckle up. Thank you again for inviting me. Let's talk about me.
Yes! Okay, EVP, for people who know you today as a leader, mentor, and someone active in the community, who is Vincent Von Nogra outside of JCI or beyond the social media?
Okay. For starters, I've always told people that I'm a lawyer by profession. I am a middle child. That's why if you notice, medyo eksenadora ako. That's the middle child in me. And sometimes I'm very argumentative when I talk to people, and that's the lawyer in me. Mm-hmm. But one thing that people do not know about me is that I have a very sensitive heart. I have a soft spot, especially in the community, and that is one of the reasons why I am in JCI, most especially in the community projects that we conduct. Outside of JCI, I must probably say that I'm a silent person. Mm-hmm. Most of the time, you would just see me reading something, a book, a phone, or I don't necessarily consider myself as an introvert, but I like talking. But a very selective people lang. May mga times nga that people would say na I'm very selective to the people that I'm conversing with. But in a way, I try my very best to talk to people. Kasi in social media, people would know me na parang outspoken, very argumentative, very opinionated. But in real life, kung kilala talaga ako ng mga people around me, I will just sit at the back, read a good book or watch series and be silent. that's not how people see me on social media. But in reality, I'd rather be alone in my room, sleeping. Yeah, that's most of the things that I do.
And curious din ako, has it always been, or has sacrifices or challenges has always been part of being a leader? I mean, for you personally, have you experienced those?
Yeah, I guess it's part of being a leader because you have to really compromise. For example, yesterday we did a community project to the Bajau community here in Cebu City. So it's a JCI Rice project, an area launching also. Parang it was Father's Day yesterday. So I wasn't able to celebrate it with my dad. So I have to be with the community. That's why I just messaged my dad, you know that I love you, pero I will be in the community for now. Kaya nga sabi nila, JCR is just 1 year. When I was president last year in Metro Iloilo Dinagyang, that's the same excuse that I gave my dad. But again, it's the same excuse that I am here again in the community.
As AVP.
As the area vice
Yes.
president. Kasi nga dati, nasa ano lang naman kami, nasa Iloilo lang. It's just near our house. This time, I'm in Cebu. Tapos yun, parang it's one of the growth of me as a leader na there are certain sacrifices that you really have to endure. In as much as you wanted to be with your family, wala ka talagang magagawa kasi if the community calls, you really have to answer. Same with when I was in law school. When I was in law school, I don't spend time with my family also. I spend my time reading books. And if I'm at home, I would still read books. Kaya sabi nila, when I was in law school, you will miss most of the celebrations. But at the end of the day, when we are all 40 years and over, we consider ourselves good leaders because we have trained ourselves to be better than we were yesterday.
Oh, I love that. You know what, Jude? What I also realized ba na those successful people talaga, no, or people would tend to see those successful people as if they just become a leader overnight. No? Sometimes we when things like this, when you really get to sit down with people like AVP Von, you really learn a lot from them.
Yeah.
No, that they really, have the same sacrifices, a lot of, sabi niya nga, a lot of celebrations na nami-miss niya, and of course lessons. But I also want to ask, was success always part of the plan? As as an attorney, as an AVP.
I will quote ASDD Earl in this question because when I was approaching my presidency in JCI Metro Iloilo Dinagyang, we invited him to join us in our planning. The first quote that he mentioned, and it's stuck in my mind, is start by thinking of the end. Diba? It's a beautiful
that.
phrase. Start by thinking of the end. Because when you have a goal, you always have to pursue it. Pero you have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere and you cannot go to the end until you start. That's the explanation of ASDD Earl Corredor. So, yun lang talaga yung pinaghuhugutan ko. When I do my community projects, when we do the training, the activities, I always envision the success at the end. Because you will never succeed unless you have a mindset of a winner, of a
Tama.
successful person. So basically, that's it. When you start by thinking, what is the end goal? What is my purpose here? Why am I doing this? So very very beautiful yung talk namin with ASDD Earl. And ASDD Earl is JCI Mandaue.
Tama. Hi, ASDD
give
Earl.
credit to JCI Mandaue for helping us, JCI Metro Iloilo Dinagyang, sa mga building characters, trainings. Kaya I give credit kasi yun talaga yung phrase na nag-stuck sa mind ko when we started, that you should always think of the end when you start because you cannot reach it until you have the mindset of a winner. Correct.
Amazing.
It's nicely put to really think the end goal along the process or even before beginning the process.
Correct.
So to inspire you, more energy, to motivate you.
You really have to have the mindset na gagawin ko to unless, hindi kasi siya mag-start kung hindi mo gagawin.
True. And 5 years ka na sa JCI, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So 5 years, that's half a decade na AVP. So can you describe maybe the difference, the contrast of what leadership was
5 years ago and
Yeah.
what is leadership now?
Yeah, parang nag-iba talaga. When I was in JCI, actually I will be very blunt. I will be very honest in telling you why I joined JCI. I have a friend, Vin Orayas, the one who does all my suits, my barongs, and the designer.
Yes.
Tapos,
I know him.
I'm very close to him that I just pull out outfit in the studio. So every time may event, I would just ask him, I have an event, you have to dress me here. Tapos he would just send outfits, selection of outfit that I will wear. And I really enjoy wearing all his creation. So yun, that's the reason why I also joined JCI, just to wear outfits and then take pictures and then post it in social media.
Artistahin talaga.
Yun lang
To be
talaga
glamorous.
basically. And then eventually, our LO, parang if you join, parang mai-elevate ka, happy member, magiging BOD, magiging VP, maging director first, maging VP, EVP. Pag after ng EVP, wala nang choice, mag-step up ka
President.
na. Also, nung EVP na ako, kinakabahan na ako. Sabi ko, my God, I will be president next year. Yun, parang after nun, meron talagang konting push lang sa'yo. And I want to mention, it was the 2024 National Convention in Clark, Pampanga, na parang sabi ko, may mga projects na sabi ko sa self ko, I can do this, I can also do that. Parang na-inspire ako sa mga leaders na nananalo ng award. So pumunta sa stage, tapos sabi ko talaga, one day I will be there also receiving an award to conduct projects. Pero I'm not saying that we should do activities just to win awards. Recognition
Of course.
siya to inspire the future generation
Yes.
and to commemorate the things that we have done in the past. Pero yun talaga yung parang sa akin, yung parang eye-opening moment na sabi ko, no, next year when I am president, I will really do my best. Kaya ako kasi as a person, I always say na kapag may task na dinesignate sa'yo, always do your best, always make good of everything. Yun talaga ako. Kaya nga,
I love it.
example, when I had my valedictory speech during our induction, sabi ko, kahit naghuhugas lang ako ng pinggan, I make sure na ay pulido yung pagkahugas ng pinggan. When I handle
ganyan
my
ka.
case in courts, sabi ko, dapat magalgalingan ko na. Kasi, once you're given the opportunity, time is ticking, minsan lang yan. Gawin mo na yung best mo. Gawin mo na ng maigi para wala kang
In one
regrets.
shot.
I always say na at least there is no stone left unturned. Nagawa ko lahat, wala akong regrets. I may fail, I may succeed. At the end of the day, I was better today than I was yesterday.
You know what should I am learning? Actually. No?
So yun, basically, kasi walang talo sa JCI. Kung hindi man nag-succeed yung plano mo, you will learn.
Yes. from
If
that.
you win from what you did,
That's a win.
that is a triumph experience. It's a win
It's a
after
win-win
all.
after
So
all.
at the end of the day, wala kang talo. It's a win-win situation in JCI. That is why I am opening, this is an open invitation to the young men of
Yes.
Mandaue. Join JCI Mandaue.
Join us.
Join,
Masaya dito.
join us and be part of our community.
Yeah, that's correct.
We always win no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter the scale, no matter the failures,
Yeah.
no matter the wins. We always win.
No? So, AVP Von, I'm curious. You wear many hats. You're an attorney. You're an AVP. You're also a son. You're also a part of other organizations, right?
Yeah.
So, what's your driving mechanism to push more?
Well, actually, in all honesty, I have a nephew that I love so much, the son of my brother. He's 3 years old. I always want to lead by example because I want him to grow up and I want people to approach him and say na, uy, your tito is a really good guy, your tito is a good lawyer, your tito is a great leader. I want him to grow up and realize that I'm here today doing my best for him to be proud. Also with our parents. We do our best on a daily basis for our parents to be rewarded by other people saying that you're doing a good job because your son is doing a great job. And it's also Father's Day yesterday, so shout out to all the fathers. I wasn't able to
Yes.
celebrate it with my dad because I was here doing community projects still.
Right. And I also want to circle back lang kasi I noticed that you really value relationships. And seeing you as well, even during inductions, and you also mentioned, di ba, na nasa likod ka lang, you're very silent, but at the same time, I've noticed that you have a lot of friends. And those friends, friends of yours are also good friends of mine. So I can really parang sabi ko, itong taong to is really a nice person. Now, I just want to also ask, how do you maintain friendships in JCI? Because let's admit it, and let's be honest, organizations can be complicated sometimes, right?
Can test relationships.
Yeah, exactly. You work, you work together, but disagree sometimes, and then compete at times. But what's important is somehow you remain friends. Now, what's your secret with building connections, building friendships?
Actually, during the start of my term, and or even before me being the AVP, that was the promise that I said. Na sabi ko, I really want to build relationships sa Area 4. And that is my obligation as the AVP. Build more bridges rather than burning them. So yung sabi ko talaga, may mga times na may mga disagreement. For as long as it's a healthy competition, parang healthy conversation,
Right.
I'm down for those kind of conversation. Although, I might say na sometimes the lawyer in me appears and I'm very argumentative and sometimes I lawyer up. That's something that I want to avoid and I want to learn. It's a learning process still na I have to detach myself from being a lawyer kasi nga if I'm very argumentative, mag-argue and then I don't like losing. I have to be very upfront. I have to win this argument. Hindi siya. Kasi when you are in court, it's not always about winning. Practice of law is not a boxing match na dapat you always win. It's also same with JCI. When we do community programs, it's not always like vying for the win during the quadro or the temyong. That's not like that. It's always na di siya boxing match na dapat panalo ka. More importantly, it's the people that you spent your time with, the relationship that you built, and the experience that you earned. Ayun talaga yung parang winning part for me. And to answer the question regarding how I build relationship, parang common interest. JCI is an avenue for us to learn leadership skills, trainings, and community programs. Parang nagko-collaborate. Pag magko-collaborate ka, same interest, you would also know na we are in the same wavelength. Pwede ko itong maging kaibigan. Although I'm not dismissing naman na meron tayong mga friends in JCI na separate tayo ng mga ng mga visions and our mission sa ating mga LOs. So we acknowledge everyone, we appreciate everyone's effort, and parang working relationship pa din na parang we get along with each other by making sure na kasi yung creed, mission, vision, and prayer ng JCI isa lang naman, although may different facets lang siya of interest. So basically that's it. I build my relationship by having common interest with the people that I associate myself with. Basically that's it.
I love that.
And it's always fun to build new relationships over the days. You come here from Cebu, you come to Capiz, you come to Aklan,
Iloilo,
Manila,
to the rest
diba?
of the world actually. So it's nice to have good relationships here and then. No? So AVP Von, I want to be a little more marites at this point. You're a multi-hyphenated person, Attorney Von. You've been to a lot of titles already. But I'm curious, who are you when no one is watching?
I sing a lot of Taylor Swift songs.
What's your favorite album?
Speak Now, Long Live.
I know that.
May mga 50s tayo dito sa live audience.
Yeah, especially in the bathroom. Sabi ko nga, ano kayang thought process ng mga people na hindi nagpapakanta during taking a bath? Because I always play, and it's always Taylor Swift, medley yan, and till it's Long Live, I will scream my lungs out singing Long Live. That is my anthem in my JCI journey. If sa mga listeners natin, sa mga viewers natin who haven't listened to Long Live, listen, JCI community, listen to Long Live.
Yes.
Kasi magiging anthem siya ng leadership skills mo. As in,
What's your favorite
Samba
line?
daw.
What's your favorite line?
Samba daw.
Next time, that's for the episode 2. To the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? That's probably one of the most human answers I've heard today. No, just being you, being
That's
fun. Now, AVP, I know that we've talked a lot more about your leadership, how you treat people, how you build relationships. Now, I want to also talk about legacy this time. And you've served as an area vice president for Visayas area or Area 4, right? And you've worked with different chapters, different leaders all over the Philippines. But eventually, every term comes to an end. Now, I want to ask you, what kind of AVP do you want people to remember after your term?
Probably an AVP who always shows up. I Kaya nga may mga times na nag-self-invite pa ako sa mga projects ng mga people from Area 4. Nagme-message ako sa mga president. Sabi ko, hey, do you have a project? Can I go? Mga ganon. In fact, yung although I press Glyza, when Mandaue told me na we already lined you up. Tapos yung mga area chairpersons, I would always tell them na, guys, could you please ask around kung sinong pwede makipag-collaborate sa atin for area launching? Kasi in JCI Area 4, we have in JCI Philippines in general, we have 24 national programs. Based on my knowledge, there are 24. So sabi ko talaga gusto ko mag-area launching ng lahat ng national programs because my heart beats for all of the national programs. When I was president last year, gusto ko talaga ma-implement lahat. Kasi nga, parang ang value of the programs that we have is something that we should really be proud of as JCI members. Kasi nga, magaganda yung national programs natin. Kaya sabi ko, when we, JCI idea, sabi ko mag-area launching tayo, gawin natin yung best natin. Dapat pulido, magaling, maganda, maayos. Yan yung always yung desire. When I had a meeting with the area chairpersons, so yun, parang gusto kong ma-remember na in 2026, there was one person who actually made a difference and showed up. Na naging present when he was needed, when there's a need for guidance, he was there. So what inspired me last year is something that I do to at least also inspire the people that I'm leading right now. Lead by example. It's always a practice. So I hope na every time I show up, people would be inspired na feel ng Area 4 yung presence ko this year.
Yes.
It only took him 3 letters since day one, and now he's at the AVP Von.
Exactly, right? And for our final real talk question, AVPs, hypothetically, if one day you decide to leave JCI, no more meetings, no more GMMs, no more ganaps, no more inductions, no more JCI, like literally no more JCI, what do you hope you've left behind?
Siguro the memories. Memories, I think. I have left an impact sa memory ng mga people whom I lead. That's the legacy that I wanted to leave. Na in 2026, the AVP was present, the AVP gave his best. Yun lang talaga ang gusto kong maalala ng mga Masaryk presidents and the people under the Masaryk president.
That's such an honest answer, no? And I think that's what makes...
And relatable.
Right, true.
Yeah,
And that's
very
what makes leadership meaningful. No? Thank you so much for that, AVP.
For sure.
All right, so this segment is called Merry Moments. And this part of Merry Moments is the burning questions. All right, so before that, we would like to take a break muna just to breathe in, no? Just to relax. So MerryTalks will be right back. We are back again. Now, AVP Von, I think ang dapat kong tanungin is, ready na ba ang ating live audience ng ating Merry Fam sa segment na to?
Ready na!
Ready na! Okay! Alright, disclaimer lang pala, AVP. If you want to pass a question, that's okay. And alam ko naman na you're a strong person, so I'm feeling ko easy lang to sa kanya mga burning question. Feeling ko ang mababurn is yung tayo at ang live audience at ang Merry Fam natin na online. Okay, now let's start with burning question number 1. Anong reaction mo sa mga issues na attitude ka raw?
Wala, totoo naman. I cannot deny that. Kasi nga, di ba, I cannot deny the fact that, syempre, wala akong denial dyan kasi, pero that was all in the past.
Yes.
Again, JCI is a learning experience. We learn from our mistakes. And there are no failure there. You get to learn na parang you have to really be accommodating sa lahat ng tao. Pero totoo yan, Diyos ko, attitude ako like I always roll my eyes, I always walk out, especially if I don't like talking to you. In the past, before pa to, tatalikuran lang kita, this is waste of time, why would I spend my time with you? Tatalikod lang ako. Pero in JCI, that is a learning experience na na-learn ko. That's not how you should do it. You should be very accommodating, very approachable. Kasi nga, we are a volunteer movement, we are a volunteer org, na how can you invite people if suplado ka? So,
Very softy naman talaga.
On behalf of MerryTalks, we want to say thank you. Hindi nyo kami winok-outan this time.
baka mamaya. Baka mamaya.
We will pakilak daw yung
Tapos si AVP
Oo.
already mo out. But yeah, my turn to ask a burning question, AVP Von. After your end term, are you planning to run another position in the organization?
In JCI?
In JCI.
Yeah, I wanted to elevate my position.
Wow.
I wanted to push forward. But of course, we will see. Hindi naman pwede na go ka lang ng go. We will see. We will test the tides, and if it allows me to raise the banner of Area 4 in a national level, I will be happily to do so. Area 4, mag-ingat!
Mic drop. Area. Okay, next burning question. Have you ever regretted meeting someone in your life? And if yes, what did that experience teach you?
Honestly, no. I don't regret meeting anyone in my life because it's either they taught me a lesson or they made me feel good.
Ilan ang nagastos mo sa JCI journey mo?
Hello, hindi ko na nga mabilang eh. Diyos ko, as in, mga friends ko nagsasabi na, "Hoy, stop na, stop na." Kasi nga, hindi ka mayaman, girl, ginaganon-ganon na kami. Sabi ko, sige lang, if we, yun nga, pabalik-balik man tayo, pero ayun, constant yung fear sa akin if I live up to the expectation. Hindi yan mawawala. But still, if I didn't say yes, wala, hindi mo malalaman na ano ba tong tinanggap ko, but still it's a work in progress. Somehow we're learning, at least we're doing our best. When I see, hear, or know people comment how good we are in Area 4, and it's not just me, it is a collective effort by all the leaders na nanggaling sa Area 4. My biggest shout out to my 3 RVPs, RVP Rex sa Eastern Visayas, RVP Richmond sa Western Visayas, and of course here, RVP Tim of Central Visayas, and our Mancom, Exicom, and then the area chairpersons, collective efforts as well as the Masaryc presidents and the BODs under them, and as well as the members. Hindi kami pwedeng mag-take credit from all the hard works that you have done. We can only represent them as an area vice president, and I'm really proud sa mga nangyayari in Area 4.
Pressure. Okay, last burning question about relationship naman. What will make you walk away from a relationship?
Okay, I'll answer. Cheating. Honestly, I will never condone cheating. I will never allow a cheater thrive. I hate cheating. If you know me, I'm a person who play really fair. Sometimes I may lose, sometimes I may win, but when a person you're dealing with is a cheater, he will never win. Parang I will really walk away and say no, straight up no, to the person who does the cheating. It's very bad. Why would you cheat? If you're unhappy, walk away.
Yeah.
I mean, you do not deceive a person just because you have the power to do it. You don't cheat, period. And I don't like cheaters. You don't do that.
Mic
It's very
drop.
wrong.
Yes, Merfam, take notes.
Burn them.
Okay, so I think that ends our burning question.
Yes.
And wala na pa.
Wala siyang napas.
Wala.
I mean,
Yeah.
parang tayo yung na-burn. Na-burn ba?
Kulang ba daw?
Dracaris!
Yes. Okay. So, this time,
We won't ask you directly because the next game is called the blind box.
Right. Okay, so I'll say the mechanics first before we start the blind box. So right now, as you can see, my blue and green,
Green.
tayo na
And then
blind
may
box.
chessboard.
And then may chessboard. Later magpiplay tayo ng chessboard. But simple lang ang mechanics. Sa harap mo are two mystery boxes. Box blue and box green. Pumili ka ng isa, then choose 5 random questions from that box. But here's the twist. Hindi mo pwedeng basahin ng malakas ang tanong. Ang maririnig lang namin ay yung sagot mo.
Okay.
No context, just your answer.
Okay.
Okay? Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
We don't know the
Your
questions also.
kapalaran. Yes, we don't know the questions,
Yeah.
actually.
Okay.
We don't know the
I'll pick
questions.
color.
Yes, you
I'll go with
pick.
green.
Oh!
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, this is it!
ASMR.
Meron pa mo ko yung kukurap. ASMR.
Okay. 5 questions.
Wait, yung questions is halo siya ng personal, professional.
I don't know talaga. I have no
Oo
idea
nga,
what's
prepare
the
pa siya.
question. Kudos to our prog team, our
Prog
co-chair,
team.
JB, Jerry Boal, who prepared the... So pag may ano ka, Evips, siya yung i-blame mo.
Okay, we have lights on, lights off.
First question.
Yun, first question.
And this is the answer. Not everyone in JCI stays. Not every people you meet, you will stay with forever. People come and go, but there's no walang talo, only lesson learned.
Ano kaya yun? I wonder what the
First
question
answer
about.
nag-intriga na.
Second,
Second question. I wanna mention a name pero baka ma-cancel.
Go!
we can bleep lang.
We're just like, three
Or-
of us
okay,
here.
I'll answer. RVP Osmond. Okay. Attorney May Añonuevo.
Ano kaya yung question?
Anong meron?
Pili ko, ubusin mo na lang lahat yung question.
Game.
Yes!
Oh,
game na
my
game! I love it!
Go back 50 yan. Sorry, small question.
Ay, tumawa siya. Kinilig.
Every night.
Oh!
Every night.
That I am a good person, that I lived my life really well, and I have changed numerous lives, and they are thankful that I lived in this world.
Beautiful.
Cheaters don't deserve to be here.
Period. Ano ba yung mga questions, no? Really curious.
That I trusted so much.
Aren't we all?
That's hurt, Attorney Von.
At naubos niya talaga lahat ng question.
RVP Osmond.
Oh!
Incompetence. When they do not follow the commitment that they said. I don't like people who break promises.
And I think that's it. Wow! Yay! Fairness, naubos na yung green box. Really amazing. Ibang klase ang
Okay.
AVP. And again, AVP, that's our blind box questions. But before we end this episode, ending na. One last question from our Merry fam. If someone discovers JCI tomorrow because of this episode, what's one thing you want them to know?
I want them to know that this organization changed my life, that this organization made me better than I was yesterday, that it is in this organization that I have encountered great people. It is in this organization that I have trained myself to be better, and it is in this organization that I am willing to risk my life for the benefit of this organization. maybe that is the reason why I am here. And when that person sees this interview, that's a person that I might potentially change the life. So I hope that is the lesson that I will impart in this conversation. I hope still na meron tayong may ma-change na life.
Aw, that's very beautiful. Thank you so much, AVP Von, for joining us today. But before that, hindi ka namin pakakawalan kung di ka namin bibigyan, of course, ng token of appreciation courtesy of IPI.
Thank you, API.
Co-chair, please, ang ating token of appreciation. Once again, thank you so much. Please accept that token of appreciation from IPI. Thank you so much, IPI, for supporting JCI Mandaue. And before we officially wrap things up, AVP Von, this is your chance. Would you like to thank anyone, give a shout out, or plug upcoming projects, programs, or events that our viewers should watch out for?
Okay, thank you, Chris. Hello everyone, this is AVP Von, the Area Vice President of JCI Philippines Area 4. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate ACJB for successfully implementing the area launching of JCI Ideas here in Area 4. It is a promise that I have committed during the start of my term as your Area Vice President that all the national programs of JCI Philippines will be implemented in Area 4. JCI Ideas is one of the many national programs that we have. Special shout out also to Press Jess and our brothers, the Merryman of JCI Mandaue. I'm very happy that every time I go here in Cebu, you're always accommodating me. To the host, Chris and Jude, thank you so much for leading this MerryTalks podcast, and to our Merry fam in the social media and in person here right now. Thank you so much. And I hope you still continue to support Area 4, and I hope we continue leading Area 4 to greater heights, because I cannot do it alone. It takes an army to build this relationship and the empire that we have in Area 4 right now, and I hope we sustain it. And in the future, I hope we all innovate for impact and live to the fullest.
Once again, thank you, AVP Von. We truly appreciate your time, your honesty, and the stories you've shared with us today.
From leadership and life lessons to friendship, love, and even spicy questions, we've got to know a different side of AVP Von. Thank you so much.
And to everyone watching, thank you for spending your time with us, whether you're a JCI member, an aspiring leader, or someone simply looking for inspiration. We hope today's conversation inspired you too and reflect on something to smile about.
Don't forget to like, share, and follow all our social media platforms for JCI Mandaue for more inspiring stories and meaningful conversations.
And remember, every leader has a story. Every story has a lesson.
And every conversation has the power to inspire.
This has been the pilot episode of the MerryTalks.
Leadership, life,
And everything in between. We'll see you, Merry Fam, on the next episode.
Woo!